First of all, I want to say thank y'all so much for coming on this particular video. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I know the connection probably gonna work, probably not gonna work, but I just had to come on here and say special shout out to. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Press one. Special shout out to Marcus Houston. I just got through watching his documentary, best year ever, or something like that. Best year, worst year ever. Shout out to Marcus Houston. I was watching his documentary. Number one, there's a couple of things they addressed. Number one, they did address the Chris Stokes. They touched on that a little bit. They touched on that Marcus Houston marrying someone 19 years younger. I got the phone when I saw it on when people were dragging him. I didn't know. I didn't know that Marcus Houston. Shout out, someone just said nobody cares about Marcus Houston. That's crazy. Um, I didn't know that Marcus Houston had did so much in the film industry. Like I knew he acts, but I didn't know he was like the co-owner of Chris Stokes, like the co-owner of his film company. I didn't know all of that type of stuff. I'm like, wait a minute, Chris Stokes and Marcus is very, very close. Now, the whole thing about his wife, I remember I was one of the ones that was criticizing the whole situation. Him marrying somebody 19 years younger, but I didn't even know, like honestly, that he married someone 19 years younger than him, and a lot of people thought that he was like a lot of people thought that he was like crazy or some type of predator. But she was an adult when they got married. Now, yeah, they have a bunch of movies on there on Tubi, and a lot of people were saying that and Marcus just make a lot of money on Tubi too, and I think a lot of people was like is sleeping on Tubi. I was like, man, I wish I knew someone that get into like the film and stuff like that. Cause like Tubi, a lot of people are sleeping on Tubi. They making a lot of money on Tubi. A lot of people are sleeping on Tubi. A lot of people are sleeping on Chris Stokes. Chris Stokes making a lot of money. So is Marcus Houston. But his album was really good. Now, mind you, I haven't seen a good R&B album. It's been a little while for Marcus because he haven't made no music in a long time. And I was like, let me just listen to it. So I listened to it. Like pretty much tired of Hollywood. I heard that track, and I'm like the entire album itself was like an incredible, dope album. I wish that more and more people were into like R&B, but unfortunately, if you're not into drama, if you're not into mess, it's kind of hard for people to know that you do it. Now, mind you, I just when I was on Instagram, I saw that they had put it on the situation about Chris, the Marcus Houston. The first thing that came was negativity, negativity, negativity. Now, this documentary would have caught more eyeballs, I believe. I don't know how many numbers it did already, but it would have caught more eyeballs if they would have had like a clip of just mess. People like mess. They say a lot of people are sleeping on Tubi. A lot of people are sleeping on Tubi, the money and stuff like that. And I said to myself, if I ever had to, if I ever find a connection where I'm here in Vegas or LA or whatever it is, Tubi thing, I'm definitely going to be diving into it. Now, mind you, someone just told me they was I was really just going through in my mind, and I was like, but Wiley, you are on the West Coast. It's no need for you to be in your feelings, whatever. Because I was definitely in my feelings. So I said, what can I do right now? Don't have a job. I was like, okay, I got the Wiley show. So let me just go. And I do apologize to a lot of y'all because I wasn't really on the live talking to y'all, diving and, having a good time talking to y'all. And I do want to apologize because I was like going through in my mind. I was like, man, this is going on, you know, trying to find a place to stay and all of that. I said, you know what? Do the Wiley show. And one of my supporters, she was like, "Well, you have the Wiley show. Just do that until something happens." I do apologize for all like the crashing out and all the unnecessary drama that was caused. But I want to tell everybody I cannot do much more than to say this: if you are battling with your mental health, just get help. And one thing that whenever I'm gonna be more open to telling hospitals like, and I want to say this on this platform, like, do not push people out if they having a crisis. Help them, and when you get the help, if they say, hey, you bipolar, you got to take these meds, take the medication. If it's making you feel bad, have a communication. When I went to the doctor a couple of days ago, and the doctor said, with this medicine that you're on to help you get, is going to have you gaining weight. But he also said something that caught my eye. He said, but there's a new medication on the scene that does the same thing, and it doesn't make you gain weight. So it's just about having that conversation. And someone said verbatim here said, that's behind you while we move forward on better. Yes, I'm moving forward. And that's why, a lot of people was reaching out to me, and I do want to thank y'all so very much, for those that are donating to stuff like that, contributing to the show. I do appreciate it. But I took a lot of time to just think. I know a lot of y'all say, oh, Wally, I can't wait till you write your book and put it all together and get that together. I know that's like a goal for like next year. But when I was looking at back to Marcus Houston, when I was looking at him, I was like, this man, I don't hardly hear him in mess and drama. I just see just a great guy, and he seemed to me to being a good father. Now, do I agree with marrying somebody younger than you? Yeah, I agree with that. If they're an adult and you want to get married to them, go ahead, get your wife, get your wife. But I just think that people that don't have love, all they can do is create these conspiracies, these nasty rumors, and all of that. And I know Christos got it a lot, with the whole situation with Raz B. And I remember I reached out to Christos, and he DM'd me back, and he said, "Don't believe the drama and stuff." And I stopped believing it because I'm like, well, let me be cautious on this, and let me just get out of it, because like sometimes you get into family drama, or this happened and that. What if it didn't happen? Then you just put on you went on the forefront saying the man is a whole predator. We don't know. So when he had reached out to me, I kind of pulled back, and then the last, I don't know if y'all remember this video I did a while ago. Somebody from Chris Stokes, I think it was his son that called into the show. Was it his son or was it his mom? I think it was his son that called into the Wiley show. And I would just say allegedly, because Chris Stokes like to pass out cease and desist, and I ain't got time because I ain't got it. Okay. Um, of suing, because he wanted to sue because people was like coming for him, and so I believe it was his son, for the person that claimed it to be his son. I think because some drama and stuff was going on, but yeah. But who in here? Press one if y'all listen to Marcus Houston album. Press one. Let me know in the chat if y'all listen to his album. And y'all donate and stuff so I can keep this phone on and everything. Cause I'm gonna just go live chit chat with y'all, cause child, going to these jobs and going and they pull up the record, they be like, oh no. But I know God is truly gonna bless. I had to come on here and like chit chat with y'all for a second, because I know God truly gonna bless. Because I know I've been going through a lot, and I said, you know what? Wait a minute, wait. I know God truly gonna do it, because look, I'm alive. But this morning, let me tell y'all something. This morning when I woke up, I got on the phone with a family member. I was on the phone. Like, oh, no. And then I could just remember this voice of this sister said to me, she said, Wiley, take it day by day. And I said, okay. Got up, was able to get something to eat. And I said, hey, I'm good. Let's get this day together. First and foremost, I have to thank Daniela Turner. She holding down as a member. Ms. Rosie holding down as a member. Uh, Latavia holding down as a member. I just personally want to just to say thank you to each and every one of y'all, because y'all didn't have to do it. Y'all have came through for me. Now I'm gonna make it my business to try to at least pop in and check in on y'all. But I wish I had some headphones to this phone because I want to listen to some more Marcus Houston album because the man can really go. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this video for him, even though people up there being shady about Marcus, but nevertheless, he is an incredible person. I didn't even know nothing about him and Beyonce. The whole Beyonce album, not Beyonce album, but they were friends, and he's allegedly supposed to slept with Beyonce. And to find out, he addressed in the documentary that Beyonce and him did not actually sleep together. Him and Beyonce. That was a rumor that the radio show kind of edited and put it together. Oh, watched this last night. Love the fact you're reviewing. Yes, I love it because I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead on and review this because I watched it and I said, let me see if my people was into it. Because on the Wiley show, what like the future of what we're gonna do on this show is just talk about real stories and everything like that. Some YouTubers reached out; they wanted me to come on their shows, and and I was like, I don't know, because my people want me to move forward. And I don't want to keep diving into the past or anything like that. But I don't know. But I will collaborate and I'll collaborate. But just going back and doing an interview, I think the Katie Talk one-on-one situation was an amazing interview. And y'all, and I'm telling y'all, what Katie Talk one on one. Can I please just address? Let me just address this whole thing with Katie Talk one on one with this Marcus Houston video. I have to just talk about how this woman opened her home up for me to do the interview. She fed me her son because I didn't have no jacket. Or her son was like, "Huh, you can have this." It just have been just an incredible thing. You never know when a person when you're gonna need somebody to come in and help. But that wasn't nothing but God bringing us closer together. And anything for her, I would love to help her. Like I have some ideas for her show that I want to help her with, and everything because she has just been there for me. Also, when I look at Miss Turner, and just being on this show, just being a member, looking at Latavia and everybody here that have just been on here, just showing love. Um, I just want y'all whenever y'all go to her channel, just show her some love. She me and her, she want to do a Christmas thing. She want to come get me and we do a Christmas episode. So anything I can use my likeness to help her, that's the one you should help. Someone that when you was at your lowest, was there, and she send me texts like, "Did you go here? Did you go to this place?" And I thank her for that because it's kind of good. Shout out to Latavia, she reached out, so just a blessing. Um, Someone said, Katie is a blessing. She kept the producers updated without exploring your situation. May God bless her abundantly. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, without exploring and everything like that. Shout out to my mentor, Don Johnson. He had reached out to my moms and to see everything like that. Just shout out to Don just for that $20 super sticker, brother. Thank you. Um, Cause I was on the phone with Don. I'm like, Don, just get ready. I'm gonna go to prison. I'm done. He was like, man, don't think like that. Just get on your meds and just blah blah blah. Shout out to Don. Are you going to get ratchet? Of course, I'm gonna get ratchet, but it's gonna be ratchet with in a sense of not getting arrested type of ratchet. But yes, of course, we're gonna get ratchet and say a lot of stuff. Um, because it's definitely going to get ratchet and stuff like that. Um, but most definitely. But that like it's going to be legal ratchet. Because then when you say, "Oh, he said he's gonna get ratchet," you call the cops. No, legal ratchet, medicated ratchet. Okay. Medicated ratchet. All right, let's the good ratchet. Okay, because I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been on this medicine. Yes, the birds chirping. Praise the Lord. I'm out here with the birds. So yes, I've have I'm on the medicine, everything like that, and I said I'm taking it every day. Like I went to the doctor, and they said, "Do you need to get some more meds?" I was like, "Yes, give me more." And the lady went to the pharmacy. She was like, "No, no, no. You already you. It's too early to get more medicine." I'm like, "Okay, I'll be back." Then, um, yeah. So I just been on it. I know it's been a lot going on out here in these streets. So please, and I just thank y'all so very much for just being here, holding us down, and all that good stuff. I know people was like, you should go to Fremont and do some stuff and do some stuff. Yes, we will, but it will be medicated and we will be on our best behavior. We'll be on our best behavior. And I may even do that pre-recorded. And let me tell you why. Because due to the fact you got the little haters, they'll do too much. So what I would have to do with that, I'm gonna check with my homegirls like, hey, let me pre-record a couple of little clips and you can like upload it for me, sis. Do something like that. Or I gotta see what's the limit I can upload on my phone. So I may do like one or two like increments of like 2 minute clips because doing stuff live can be, who knows. But nevertheless, God truly gonna bless. But y'all go to Marques Houston, y'all go listen to his album, and y'all say Wiley sent me. Y'all tag him in it because I would love to interview Marques Houston. Number one, and he's a Jehovah's Witness, and they ain't really get into the spiritual stuff. Because when I started following Marques Houston, like getting into like his life outside of music, because I wasn't aware that he was. I pretty much know him from Sister Sister, and this is the thing that I want y'all to know. That whole thing with the Sister, he did not want to do Roger anymore because he didn't want to be typecast, and that was a good move. Because even the guy from like Steve Urkel and all of that, and he didn't want to get typecast, but the brother is an amazing actor. I mean, anything that him and Chris Stokes come out to the world, I'm there watching. And he gave a shout out to the hood, to the urban, like shout out to, because people sleep on the hood money. Hood money, that company, I think Footage Films, I think he said it's worth $200 million. That's because he catered when you tailor made your stuff to black community, they're gonna be with you always. The same thing with Tyler Perry. When you tailor made it to they're gonna be with you always. 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 All right. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Press 1 in the chat. If y'all got any questions y'all want to ask me, because I feel so good, because I had to get out of the space that I'm in. So let me get out. Let me go outside, because I'm just on here on this phone. ND. I said, well, you know what? Let me go talk to my people on the Wiley Show. Hey, what's up? Let me go talk to my people. Let me go talk to them because it's a lot of stuff that's been going on out here in this world. And I want to say this because we was kind of like ahead of the curve. Um, they said, what is that? When did you get out of the? Oh, when did I get out of jail? Is that what you asked me? Is that what you asked me? What you asking me, child? When did I get out? The pen. Uh, we got out what? November 12th. And I didn't even know I was institutionalized. I was like, man, I'm institutionalized. I'm up here back. I want to go back because they was giving you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let me change it up. I don't want to go back. I want to be wealthy, rich, and successful. But I can tell you verbatim, it was a system that I was on. A consensus. You know when to get your meds. You know when to eat. And one thing that they had there at that jail, I don't care what nobody say, they had books, and I read. The CO said, man, all you do is read. And we see that you're starving yourself. I said, I'm not starving myself, sir. It's just I don't pretty much like this food. But when I was sitting in the day room, I will never forget it was the white lady that worked for CCDC. I'm sitting there and a couple other guys sitting there. I said, I like it here. It's like summer camp. because my real life was so chaotic. My mind was so chaotic because I wasn't medicated. Going there for being medicated and all of that, it was just different. It was a system, and I met some pretty decent guys, great COs, just great. Okay, yeah, the three hots in a cot, and it was a hard cot, a cot. um, they said, "Why did I remove?" I removed it, and a lot of people said, "Well, why did you remove it?" Number one, I removed it because I said it needs to be removed. Because number one, I did not recognize that person at all, and no one told me to remove it. I said, no, I'm going to remove it because I don't want people to say, oh, he did it for clicks and views, and the video wasn't even monetized. Because I didn't even turn, because anytime you go live on YouTube, you have to like physically or some turn on the green, whatever. Nothing like that. I didn't reckon. I personally, and I'm gonna say this, I thought, I thought, I thought that the video was deleted. And I'm gonna tell you, oh, you a paid podcaster? Okay, you trying to interview me? I thought the video was deleted from because the police officer told. Well, let me share this. So I'm back in I'm I'm in the station. I mean, the lockup, whatever they call it. They throw away all my juices and all of that out of the book bag. Boom. Where you at? You in Vegas? Let me know. Just email me. I really, really thought that the video was deleted. I did not know that video was still up until I got out of jail. I'm a say it again. I thought the video was deleted. The day I got locked up, I thought the video was deleted. I did not know that that video was still circling around. And another thing I did not know that all of my electronics were confiscated. I did not know any of that. My attorney, I don't even think he was fully aware of all that was going on. But anyway, the deal was you give up the device. And in my mind, oh, okay, I give up the little two cell phones. And then I was like, okay. And I could still have my rest of everything got confiscated, in which it was need be. Take it. Because I don't even think I would want something back that had been cracked open. Oh, just go ahead on. Another thing that I learned, you guys, you got to be careful what you watch on the internet. That having that digital footprint, you got to be ready. You just try to find a way to. And that's another thing. I don't even remember ever even saying that. Say it ain't so. Of the S, I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. That's when when I was able to like go back and I said, oh my God, don't that day. That's what I knew. I don't know what to call what I know it was a manic breakdown. That's what I do know, and it was worse than the Libers. This was just terrible. And I tell anybody, and if I ever sit on a stage and share this story, I'm gonna share it to y'all first. I really believe in Henderson, and I got to say it. I really believe they would have just kept me in that psych ward. Them folks said, honey, he black, he doing too much. He pulled a fire alarm. We calling the Henderson Police Department to come pick him up from the psych ward. I've never seen this before. And that moment, if I can go, I said, I was set up for a disaster. Because I tried my best to get the help. The one thing I said about Las Vegas Police Department, they called the fire department, they called the paramedics. They sent me to this hospital in Henderson. and they called the police. I was in there for a couple of days, and I don't know if they weren't trained for the type of stuff I was doing. But I called the person, and they said, "Well, wait a minute, we're gonna get the police." The police came and picked me up from there, put me in the psych ward, in the little psych area in the jail, and then when they released me from the psych ward in the jail in Henderson, they had me to go back to the hospital. To the hospital and say, well, let's clear him off the S watch, and then he can go. If the hospital, if y'all don't clear him, he stay. If y'all clear him, and my roommate, he had came and got me. And first of all, let me say this about my roommate, my former roommate, my brother, Mr. Gill. He, you got to get that man credit. He wasn't equipped for none of that stuff. And whenever I come into some big money and stuff like that, I'm gonna write him a big fat check because he he did not open up his home, and I really didn't even get into it because I'm like, I'm not even gonna get into all that what happened, but it was bad, and he didn't deserve that at all, and because of his interview that he I was able to find out that they took everything, like, because I didn't know the communication. We didn't communicate from jail, and Katie didn't tell me nothing, no interviews. She didn't tell me none of that, and thank God she didn't, because I did not want to hear nothing. Um, I don't want to hear nothing or say nothing that can hinder me to stand there more. And she said something. She said, it kept slipping on my mind. I said, I went on, but God, yeah, I did. I wrecked it, and I was in a and I was in a mental ward, and they called the cops. This is like, and this also okay. I got to tell this matter because in this country, if I ever get on a stage to talk about mental health, like, we do have to prioritize this in this country, and they need to have housing, more group homes, more facilities, because I know they have a lot of sober houses. I mean, this is a sober house, sober house, sober house, sober house, sober house. But where's the mental health houses? Where's the mental health counseling, mental health housing? Where's that at? Because it's a lot of sober housing, but you got more people that battle with mental issues or battle with mentally than probably on the bottom. So we need to prioritize that and to really look into that and to really do it, because that will be really will fit me so well to even be in a place like that. And I've been researching, and I said, I don't think them places exist. Because I'm up here research, and if y'all know some places, send me, reach out to me, because I got a new email address, because I ain't got the money to put um to get more space in my old email address, and I got to work on that, you guys. Now, if y'all donate, then I can bring back the old email address. Give me a second here. I got my new email address that. Well, just DM me, because I think I done forgot the new email address. Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember it. It's so good to hear what. So, it's good to be back, you guys. Listen, I think I got the new email address. Because if y'all trying to send like resources and different things like that, y'all most definitely can. Okay. I'm trying to find, where's this new email address? Oh, I think I found it. Okay, I was right. It's Lavelle Wiley 5735. Hold on, let me make sure I said it right. Yeah, I did. Oh, Lord. I'm in trouble. If y'all got like any resources y'all trying to send me. There we go. So yes, it's good to. I agree. I agree. They said Christo's got the best movie. Yeah, the best movie, and I didn't even know that they had made over 40 some plus films that they made on Tubi. That is incredible. I did not know. Well, I don't know if it's all on Tubi, but him and Christo's like 40 some films. That is off the chain. Off the chain. Off the chain. And y'all see my mentor in the building. And we're gonna keep our head held high. We gonna keep doing videos that we can. Is it something that you want my comment on? Y'all can comment below. It's something that's going on in the news that y'all want me to talk about. You can comment below. I would love to hear from you. If you got anything that you want to hear from me on here, hit me in the chat. But shout out to Marques Houston. I just had to just come on, talk to the man and stuff like that. And I kind of miss not having the money to like for my Spotify premium because I wanted to listen to Marques Houston album on Stationhead, and they want you to have a premium Spotify thing. Like wow, Biden, pardon Hunter. I think number one, I think that I understand. First of all, I'm gonna just be real. If you, the president, and your son in trouble, you're gonna help your son. Period. Me as a person that voted for Trump, I don't necessarily feel like it's going to work well for Democrats. But then again, Democrats are so far behind when it comes to winning stuff that it doesn't even matter. But I understand he have the power to do it, but is he really going to pardon more people? We shall see. Because there's a lot of black men, a lot of people that have marijuana charges or cases. They should be fully pardoned, I believe, as well. Because Nevada weed is legal, California is legal, so is Illinois. The thoughts on the CEO, I personally believe that was a setup for. I believe it was a setup. I believe number one, either he invested in the company, or he had lost some money in his investments. Something happened. Something happened, or they want to do a regime change. Something really, really happened. When I tell you something bad happened, it's nasty. To see, I mean, first of all, to see a man go number one, to to go outside the hotel to get pow pow, it's crazy. It's crazy. They said, "Wow, you have a void on your sensation." Thank you, and I love that for you. Thank you for saying that. Can we send you topics about other content creators, audience of the celebrity news and political topics? Celebrity news and political topics, because I shout out to the YouTube, even the YouTubers that I have, were critical of, that have reached out, and I said, listen, thank you. Even people I was surprised to see them have reached out and stuff like that. I said, I had a conversation with Storm. I think when did I had a conversation with him via email? That's like a week ago. Just shout out to everybody in this sector, out of this sector, that have been praying for me and everything. Thank you. God bless you. But just send me celebrities news. Local, y'all can send me local stories. Y'all can send me stories like of the nature. But me talking about my colleagues, like, nah, I'm in good grace with my colleagues. I ain't about to try to go through this stuff with my colleagues and get my colleagues come. I love my colleagues, and that's why I'll be like, I don't want to watch it. And I have been stopped watching a lot of people a long time ago, but I really want to be off the. But anything considered with the celebrity stuff like that, I know a lot of people gearing up for 2025. A lot of celebrities coming on a new album. I know Cardi's coming out with her new album. A lot of rappers coming a new album. Chris Stokes, shout out to him and his team. They got a new movie. I think it's gonna be hitting the theaters. I believe he said next year, but they ain't said the time. I'm assuming it's gonna be next year. You got Trump. He's gonna get sworn in. It's gonna be amazing. Uh, yeah, good space. I would personally just say because of the weather, because at first I was like let down. I was like, okay, let me go ahead and chit chat with y'all and all that good stuff. But I will say this, but I only will talk about the person about the YouTube. If they're connected to a celebrity, then I would talk about it. New Year. Oh wow! I can't. Number one, I'm not fully aware of Cash Patel to be the director of the FBI. I'm not fully. I haven't done my research on there as well. But if Trump, if Trump want that person to be in that position, it's for a reason. I know for a fact because Trump want loyalty. He wants someone that it will not go against him, and he really want to reshape and he wants to reshape and remodel the whole FBI So I think Trump, a lot of his nominees will get in, but I think Trump he want complete loyalty in his second term. Can you blame him? Are you a felon? Yeah, technically yes. Technically yes. But technically yes. Technically, I would say technically yes. Yeah, but technically, yes. Hi, JG Virgo in the building. Now, y'all, just seeing y'all here, it's just been a mess. Just a mess of what I've did. And then y'all be like, turn that mess into a message. Okay, and that's what I'm doing. Uh, um, they said, do you have any interesting story about your time away in prison? A lot of interesting stories, actually. It was okay. I think I shared this on Katie. So I I was on my own sit. It was breakfast or lunch. I'm trying to think. I think it was lunch. And when you in jail, they either some COs allow us to eat at our bunk or eat in the day room. This particular time, the CO was like, "Hey, eat in. I want you all to eat in the day room." So we eat in the day room. I'm sitting down with the people in my row because I was in row 4, and we literally was in row. I sit down, and so the dude he told this one guy in the same row as me. He was like, "Stop all that chewing. I mean, stop some smacking all that, or I'm gonna knock you out." So dude got up, didn't talk a hick of English, but he just got up and started swinging, and then it did the other. And so I stood up because the dude that was swinging, he was sitting next to me, so I stood up, just like as a reflex, you know, so I wouldn't get dirty, with all the food. So digging the COs, and they bust through, and everybody sits there. Anytime or anything on, either you get on the ground, you turn to the wall, or you sit still, because them COs it's gonna be on 10. So they come in, they say they broke it up, slam another guy, and then there was another time a CO got injured. The other guy didn't want to. Like, he said to get out. He said no, turn around. He didn't want to turn around, so he slammed into the ground. I think the CO must have messed up his knee or his arm, but he injured himself because when you tackle somebody down, sometimes you can get injured. I've seen that. It was one dude. The CO, anytime they're gonna do bunk checks, they're gonna do bunk checks. You can't deny it. They're gonna do it. They do it either once a day, sometimes twice a day. So he did the bunk check, and so the dude was like, "You pig, get out of my bunk!" And so the CO was like, "What did you just say?" So then the CO told him to turn around. He didn't want to turn around, so he pulled his taser. The CO pulled out the taser, like, either you turn around or I'm gonna tase you. So he turned around. He arrested. Now, mind you, this particular person, I'm gonna call him the sketch artist because he came back maybe maybe a couple of weeks later. He was an amazing sketch artist. He went in the same bunk area I was at. He was in the next one in the bunk three. He was an amazing artist. He had some amazing ideas for desserts and all that. He was just an amazing. When I tell you an amazing guy, just an amazing talent. But obviously, you know, he had the mental illness. He was talking to himself, etc. But he funny that because he noticed that I had some of his coloring pencils, and I didn't steal it. It was that when he had got removed from the unit, the CO was just giving away his stuff. I don't know if I gave him back his coloring pencils because I really wasn't really in there doing. I did a lot of writing, but I wasn't using coloring pencils. But yeah, that's some couple of stories I can share for right now. They said so. Wait, so are you a criminal? I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a criminal. No. So are you a criminal forever? It's no. I'm not gonna say I'm a criminal forever. No. You sound so as that. Thank you. Just the prayers. Thank you, Felicia, for your prayers. Thank you to my doctors. Just thank you. They say, is it a signature health care there? If so, they overturn. With I would definitely be applying. I definitely be applying. And shout out to your name, Phoenix, because it's a karaoke bar here in Las Vegas called Phoenix that some of the producers and us went back a couple of when I had my meet and greet here and everything. Yeah. But just love y'all. I know a lot of y'all in here showing me love, sound better. Um, and just thank you to the people who's like, Wally, I'll donate to your show because I want you to keep your phone on so I can keep going live and chit chat with y'all. 'Cause I gotta be able to chit chat with my people, to get They said those are some very interesting. They said jail stories. Wiley can't wait to hear more. Yeah, I actually have more. I've written down some things, and that I gotta have as well. My family has been very supportive. Shout out to my family and everything. Very, very supportive. Very supportive. My family has. When I tell you, my family has been very supportive. Very supportive. My brother. Shout out to my brother. And he called me on that day. Two of my brothers called me on that day. And I personally, when I seen him, I'm gonna give him a big hug. My brother was like, my brother D, he was like, listen, bro, keep up, stay out of trouble. He loved me. We show love. I think this situation helped me grow more with my family. Just shout out to my family. And I apologize to my mom, you know what I'm saying, for all the stuff I've said. And my mom said, I've already forgiven you. So shout out to her too. So yeah, shout out to her too. So say he doesn't even have felony, so no, he's not a criminal. Thank you, sis. They said welcome back, sis. It's good to be back. So I've been applying for jobs, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see, I'm very limited in the clothing department. You know what I'm saying? I really want to get me a nice little outfit. A little white dress shirt, dress pants. I mean, not like a black dress, but I really want to look nice other than because you know, so I'm kind of limited in clothing and stuff like that. So if you want to give to the clothing fund, give to Wiley, please do. Is I'm in the shelter? Yes. To answer your question, absolutely, yes. Um, so that's just what it is. I would love to have my own place, but right now I am. And then all these court fees and child and wow. Yeah, and thank you for that, allergic, because you have that is so dope that you said work three. So my sons work three jobs. My son work always because it's full of good jobs. Call centers abundant. That's what. And I've been applying, so I'm not gonna say I have not been applying. I have been applying, and I thank you for that. Yes. Uh, pretty is actually some questions that I'm bad. Well, one of my conditions are. to not visit one in the state of Nevada, but not from around the world. Okay. But that was a great question. I mean, Pretty trying to get to the T. Pretty just get to the T. They said shout out to Mama Wiley and family. Yeah, shout out to Mama Wiley and family. Shout out. Due to like the oh man, it's just so much. It's so much I want to show and show. I'm like, oh, I can't tell y'all everything. I can't tell y'all everything. Yeah, shout out to Mama Wiley and family. And oh, they still doing a manhunt for the one that took that CEO out. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy. Anything else? Any other questions? Yeah, let me know. Any other questions? They're doing good. They're doing good. They love their uncle. Oh yeah, that's what funny you said that because I said just keep. That's what I do. I just get on there and keep applying. Um, uh, you might hear 2 10 no's before you get that one yes. Just keep applying. Oh yes, I love Addison. I love Addison. I miss him so much. I miss him so much. And all of my nephews and nieces, because they be like watching my shows and stuff like that. And I was like, they love. My mom said they look up to you. To be honest, I said, wow. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have any children, so seeing them is like the closest thing I have around. Like, oh wow, like yeah. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. Every time I get on the phone with them, I was like, give them my love, tell them I love them. I always say, tell everybody I love them. Let them know and everything. And, my family, they watching. I mean, yeah. And my mom was like, make sure you take your medicine. I was like, Mama, you ain't gotta keep something real. I will. And everybody said, you sound different, you lost weight and everything. I just thank y'all so very much. Like, for it. Just thank y'all so very much. I know a lot of people. Oh, somebody asked me about Zelle, so I have to go to the bank to get that figured out. Prada, I was on the phone with Miss Prada. I don't know about Terry, because I know a lot of people are just getting to know that I'm out. But shout out to her. She have been just a great help. Um, and I talked to her. What was that? A couple of days ago, and I just texted her today. Just a great help. Shout out to the minds here. It's just Tasha, all of them, even the former mods. I know the former mods be dragging Wiley, and then shout out to I had to apologize to one of my former mods. Yeah, yes, I'll be on camera this year. Go check me out on Katie Talk 101. I was on camera. Um, and then the Christmas one, I supposed to be on camera with hers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you said me and Storm. We have talked. That's how I was like when people would say this. That's how like reaching out to people privately. We're private, and if I ever want to do another interview, I will go on Storm Monroe's interview. I will do a Storm Monroe interview. If all that, I would do a Storm Monroe interview. Yeah. If it's somebody else, Storm Monroe, and it's because I was on his show. And I mean, we did each other's shows. He used to come on my show. I came on his show, and everything like that. So shout out to Storm Monroe. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I will be on camera. I was supposed to do something with Katie Talk 101. She wanted me to come on her show for Christmas, and we live here in the same city. So I was like, yeah, I ain't doing nothing. If I'm not doing that, I'm cool. I would love to. I would love to. Oh, the sun is shining. All right. Wow, I can't believe I did 49 minutes with y'all. That's a blessing. All right. Any other questions? Any other comments? Anything y'all want to see on the show? Let me know. I wish it stay like this, kind of like this warm all year round. Yes, like it's like different times so you can eat. Yeah, so I can eat and stuff like that. But you gotta get in them long lines. You gotta get in, So. hmm Oh yes, most definitely, Felicia. I'm taking all the time I need. You know what I'm saying? When I've been, I haven't not back for a time, because I'm trying to find housing and somewhere I can stay long term. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, thanks, why you did good today. I've been wish rush your whole lives. You're hilarious. I would say this though. So this whole thing with Oliver and T.S. Madison, as people was hitting me up about it, I was like, we addressed that like earlier this year. So it's a video. It may have the 1,500 or 2,000 views anyway. Because I see y'all had comment on it when I was talking about Oliver. I said the money got funny, and I was talking about. I say this with my good eye, with my medicated eye. The money got funny. I know I am entertaining. I know I am. And I am waiting for my big break. And this is Vegas. If I have all these curfews and all that type of stuff to get into these places that really, like, really, really, because I really, really, you guys, want to get on stage. Thank you, JP. Said you have more strangers who really care for you to win. Because I really want to do that. No, with that, everybody keep hitting me up with that. No, I do not have relationships. Doesn't have a useful relationship with the one. Me and her, we are not cool because she don't like the whole thing with Monica, because I'm friends with Monica. So I did a video about her, about Sherelle, World and her husband, and Sherelle did a video in the middle of the night, and she said, "I am going to sue Wiley." I was like, "What? Why are you going to sue me?" Because one of the housewives was going to sue her allegedly, and she said she was going to sue me, and all that. And some odd reason her name kept coming. I was like, I. And then she kind of blocked me because she also was speaking against another YouTuber, and I defended that YouTuber, and she blocked me. It's okay. No, it's fine. Hey, kitty, girl, I love you, sis. I love you so much. And I met her beautiful. Like I was looking at the old pictures of us, um, at Usher concert. I got that, so I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's oh my gosh!" And I know you remember that. I can't. And I defended that YouTuber, and I defended him because with me, like, if in my mind, if I feel like defending you, I defend you. I know when you hit your mouth, when she changed your wig up. So it's like a lot of people like a lot of people know, like Wiley is funny. I am entertaining, and I need to stay on my meds because, baby, I cannot turn it off. I'm going to share this. Yes, we have fun at the first video. Yeah, absolutely, we did, child. And whenever we do another one, this other one is gonna be bigger, better. Everything gonna be bigger, and better. But I will share this. I don't know if I should share this story, but I was so detached from reality. I am going to share it. Why not? So, when I was staying in with Mr. Gilhouse, I really thought his air conditioner was possessed. I thought not possessed, but I thought that it come on and come off like it was a producer of the show. Let me break it down. So I'm at his house, so the AC goes out, and Mr. Gill, he had to replace the AC. I mean, he had to get it fixed. So I was learning, we got it fixed. So in my mind, I'm thinking that the air conditioner was working with Fox News. OMG. OMG. This one I could tell, like, OMG, I was detached from reality. And thank God it wasn't too bad, but detached from reality. So, so I my God, this is why, Lord, I thank you. So I'm thinking like they work with Fox News. So I go back to the old videos, and it was just so bad. But in my mind, I'm thinking I'm cool with Fox News, and Fox News like cool, working with the Wiley Show. About to get me on Fox News. That was where my mind was. and and soon when I would say something crazy, it looked like his what did he have in there? One of them air freshener thing would come on with beep. I thought it was all wired of working with Fox News or the Republican Party. I'm telling you, it's a lot more stories I want to tell. I'll be here pretty much all day telling it to you. But there's one story I share with one person and I ain't tell nobody. I don't know if I'm going to write it a book. I probably would share it on Storm Channel because he got a big channel. I probably would share that story on Storm Channel. But it's something that nobody discussed, that don't nobody know. I said I probably hold that for Storm Channel. If I don't give it to Storm, then I can reshare it on Candy Talk 101. But it's gonna shock the people. Well, it's a funny story. It's not really funny, but funny if it makes sense. Yeah, but yeah, I was detached from. Someone said in the comments, it's like Wiley was attached from reality. I really was at that moment. Oh yes, when they said the crashing out, I've crashed out. Absolutely, I have. Like I did it, and that's why I have mercy for people that do crash out. But like, okay, but you can't keep doing it over and over and over. And shout out to when I had a meeting with someone. They said, Wiley, you've been blessed with a second chance. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the second chance because it's people that really like Katie Talk. She met me. Miss Keeney, Cat Cuny met me. So a lot of people like when I met Wiley. Wiley was on the game. Wiley was good. Wiley was good. I don't know who this Wiley is. And even Mr. Gill, he said, I'm gonna still watch Wiley's show. I won't go meet him and all that stuff. So I'm like, yeah, still watch my show. Because we're in the same city. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. And then Mr. Gill wanted me to go, said he say we was gonna go to Tasha K thing and we get it under his name. It's just like I love my producers. Even when they drag me or something, I don't get mad and upset because I deserve it, especially from Mr. Gill. I 1,000% deserve it. Because what I did was 1,000% wrong. And then when I was able to text him, we was able to work out an agreement. I was like, brother, thank you. Because he didn't have to ship my stuff to my mom's house. For that, I'm like, that's to tell you what type of good person that you have. Like, come on. He could have just threw that in the trash. Mm-hmm. I want necessary. I can't say it. I have never been diagnosed with schizophrenia. Um, when I went back to that, they said bipolar. Well, you know what I'm saying? But in that, if what I just described, maybe that could have been that. It's a story that I really want to share. I really want, but I'm not gonna share it. Not on here. I will share that one. I probably would share that on Katie Talk because I come on camera. Oh, that's something. But I did watch Storm video. Storm when he reviewed the crashing out, I was like, because I removed it. I said let me remove it. Some told me just go and just see what the YouTuber said. Storm Monroe, Lord Jesus, I didn't even know that helicopters sound the helicopters. I didn't even know that until I watched the whole video. I said, Lord, I thank you. First of all, let's give a hand to God. Let's give a hand to the Lord. He have truly blessed. Whatever God and I don't remember something other things you say you don't. Yeah, that's part of the diagnosis. Seriously, I can't not necessarily say I'm not schizophrenic, but I can tell you on that day some things I remember and some things I don't remember. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Some things I remember, some things I don't remember. But I will share this. if somebody was able to pull the interrogation tapes of me at the CCDC, they will probably be like, "What in the world is that?" It was some stuff I was sharing. And I remember some of the stuff there. And I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I shared in the video. Like if an interviewer, if they asked me in an interview, then I'd probably bring it up. But I was, and the white lady came in with it. She said, "You were manic. You were detached from reality. The people names I was seeing. Oh my God, I was detached from reality." And it's okay because at first I battled with, and I said this on Katie, I battled with you was on the live. Thank you, sis. I battled with how can I say I'm a Christian? How can I say I'm a Christian and I'm on Madison? Does that make me not a Christian? And then I read in the scripture when Mary and Joseph was looking for Jesus, Jesus was having a conversation with the physicians. So it's nothing wrong with taking medicine. Sorry to ask, how are your uncle, the bishop? Do y'all talk at all? We don't talk at all. We don't talk. And see, a lot of my episodes, a lot of is because of childhood trauma. And when I'm not medicated, it's hard for me to deal with stress and all that. And I should. We had stopped talking for a long. Me and my uncle just the family, like many family members. They was like, it seemed like y'all hate each other. It's just like we had the last time. No, the last time we talked, it was I was cussing, and that's I was cussing him out when I was at the psych ward in Henderson. So it's just like I bet he'd be like, well, why they won't keep this man in the psych ward? Because I had called. It was a Sunday. I cussed him out. I called. I was cussing. I had called the church and I was cussing. Yeah, yeah. It was another sister. She had her mental breakdown, but one thing about her mental breakdown, it wasn't on video. Man, it just be like, Lord Jesus, Wallen, what are you doing? Why did you do that? And I said, I wasn't in my right mind. You know, what in my right mind? That's how I didn't even try to like go to trial or anything like that. I could have fought and went to trial and all that, but look at the people that will be brought up in that trial. You know what I'm saying? I have some trigger points, and I was like, "Whoa, should I go?" I said, "No, if I take this to trial, look at the amount of people that will be brought up in that trial, and I ain't about to, woo, Lord Jesus." And I wasn't even in the right space to even be. I want to know. I'm not even gonna get into that, but no. Yes. Any other questions y'all have? Any other questions y'all have? I didn't even know Marques' sister. I keep hearing this man's song "Naked" and just hearing that song and seeing that man perform. I'm like, Marques, that was a hit, and that was the first time I heard the song in a documentary that he did, y'all. I love y'all so very much. If anybody want to contribute to the show, $ Wiley Show 1990, and you contribute to the show. Thank you to the producers that was here. Uh, if just let me know what's going on in the news so I can come and so I can like talk about it. Oh, that was another email saying you didn't get the job. Oh, I do stay here. I did one earlier today. Oh, you said how is your dating life? You said is there is no dating life? I know when eventually when I do get, if I ever do get married, I'm gonna be a great husband because I know like if I want a successful life, I will tell you this. I'm saying what my life could be if I don't prioritize mental health. I've seen people at their lowest. So when people talk about homelessness and all that, I don't make it look pretty. This is why I go off camera. I don't want it to even be a camera slip up for you to see it because it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. I have seen people come talk down to the homeless. It was one. I will share this. I'm literally walking, looking bad and rough. I looked. Hey, you want a free haircut? And the dude was like literally streaming. I don't know if he was streaming on his TikTok. And I was at my lowest. I'm already crying. I'm at my lowest. I said, is you really gonna just record me at my lowest? Like really? And I said, what? Really? Really? Are you just gonna record me at my lowest? And I just saw how much the area I was at. I said, wow, wow, wow. Because people talk about, and I'm seeing people becoming homeless. You know, they are hearing their stories of work full time but can't afford the rent. So I just my heart ache, especially when I see families and stuff like that. And I said, I don't want this to be my life full time. I know I got to go through this. I know God is putting this on me to experience because I'm still alive. He want me to learn. I got to learn from this, and I thank God for you all. That's it. I thank God for you all, and I'm so glad I don't have children right now because I don't know like to have my kids to see. And one day when I do have children, I know I have to explain. I know I have to explain to my kids, their father, what he did, and all of this good stuff, all of the bad stuff, all of the ugly stuff. But nevertheless, I thank you all for taking time out of y'all busy schedule to come listen to me. Um, Thank you for your donations and stuff like a lot of stuff. I really want to get into my wrestling content next month because it's gonna be on there. But you gotta take funding to pay for the Netflix subscription, child. I love y'all. Any other questions? Any other comments that y'all want to say to me? Now is the time. I would love to hear from y'all. Yes, thank you, great uncle. Thank you so much for that. I love my nieces and nephews. I love them dearly. I gotta get some headphones for this iPhone because I gotta be able to listen to some music. Like for real, for real. Love you. Thank you. All right. It feels so good out today. I gotta feel so good out today. I don't know, like Missy, everybody keep asking you plan on understand. I don't know. But right now I'm here. Right now I'm here. I'm in Vegas. But planning on staying here, it's in God's hands. You know, because like I said, I don't have no. Everybody say you don't have no family here. I'm like, no, I don't have no family here, but I have a friend. I have producers. Shout out to my producers for coming through and showing me so much love. Oh, if I could decide, and I'm definitely looking for a trip. If I could decide, probably if I had a place here, like if I had an apartment, I would love to stay in Vegas. At least give it a full year of me straight in Vegas. I really my experience in Vegas haven't been real good so far. And I'm definitely looking for a church home in Vegas. Yes. No. You saying so? I'm looking for a church home. Absolutely. I need a church home. Uh, yeah. Yeah, they said they like I like Dallas better. If I ever could go back to Dallas, like get a place and like to really, I would like to own property in Dallas. Dallas is amazing. Vegas is too, but it's expensive in Vegas. It's not as cheap as people make say. Actually, everywhere is going up on prices. Say big blessings come your way. Oh yes, I believe it. 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 I know it. I receive it. But on that note, I'm gonna close out. If anything else comes up, if y'all gotta let me know something, y'all can't reach out to me on Instagram at Wiley Show. Um, you can reach out at WILEYSHOW. Reach out, send me a DM. I do have a number. If you are trying, I don't know if y'all remember the number. Some of y'all have. If you like, and this is like really, if something going on, y'all need to text me or. Oh wow! I thought I posted a number in here. Let me post it in the chat. If y'all have any resources or. Oh, have any resources? All right. Oh yes. You say you feel it. A good shout. There we go. Get back to us. Absolutely. Amen. I feel a good church shout. Oh, man, when I get to church, it's like the shout, because, like, I'm telling you, like, God, God, I thank Him. I thank Him. And I don't want people to think, like, oh, you this, you this. God, thank you. And I'm definitely going to do some videos, like, shining the light on the homeless and in Vegas. Like, I'm definitely gonna do some videos on that. Um, it's some stories that I could just I've so many stories. A lot of them I'm not even gonna share right now, but most definitely that's something I never thought I would ever speak about that. Like, but once you experience something, I'm definitely gonna speak about it. Honestly. Thank you, Missy, for the $20 super sticker. Love you, sis. You know, Thank you. Because how when I look at it, I said, well, I still have people I can call. It's some people that they said we really miss Wiley sermons. Yeah, they said we miss Wiley sermons. And let me tell y'all something. When I tell you, and when you going, let me say this: when you going through the storm, 'cause like right now I'm going through the storm. Always lean not to your own understanding, and then you have to you got to keep moving, and it's rough. Like when I get up, like, oh my god, like this morning I got up, and I was hurt. I'm like, oh, and some told me lean not to your own understanding. Just keep pushing, man. Keep pushing, because you got your health. It's some people that's I've witnessed and seen that health wise, they ain't there. They ain't got the health and homeless. So I'm a healthy young man and just keep pushing and just keep pushing and receive help. Like have that a line of communication open where you can get the help. And don't be ashamed to ask for help because I used to be ashamed. I remember I was on the bus. I'd be ashamed to ask the bus driver, "How do you get to this stop?" Down, I know. I'm like, "Hey, I got to get to this stop. How to get to this area? How to get to this?" So just talking more. Yes, but we definitely got to do some more wild sermon shot because my God. But I know God is truly gonna bless us. I'm receiving it. Excuse me. They said, yes, I would give out goodie bags with hygiene products like a sack lunch 2016-17. My 12-year-old son couldn't understand why people were sleeping on the sidewalk. He used his own money. To make these bags. Yes, and there is a lot of people that is some of them are homeless because they chose drugs, and some of them refuse to get the mental health treatment. So they get pushed out of the system and they choose the streets. They don't want to do no psych hospitals. They don't do none of that. Um, those are those. And then there's a sector of people that work full time, go to work, can't afford places. Then there's a sector of people that have the money to rent, but due to their sketchy background or have felonies or they have other SO, etc., um, they can't get approved because of the background. Then you have those that just want to be out on the street. It's different sectors for everybody. You know, it's that then you have those that are freshly on the streets and trying to get on the trying to get up. And there's resources out here, but like I said, you have to really gotta look and search and research and get it together. They said keep up that weight loss. Yes, I definitely gonna keep it up. I don't know. I've definitely got to keep it up because I've lost a lot of weight. I have, and my appetite is picking up some. When I go back to my doctor, I believe next week, I'm definitely gonna go on a new medicine that don't increase my appetite. So, excuse me. Yeah. Any other questions? Any other questions? Love y'all. Any other thing y'all want to ask? All right, that was it. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you're not. One time's good heart. Always remember to put God first. And I will see you all when I go back live. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow.